How's it going? This is Clayman. You can find me on Twitch at the Real Clayman, on Twitter at Real Clayman. Today we will be doing a review of the game A Matter of Principle. It is from a small studio, Daily Frame. It is described as an interactive comic about one of the most high-profile events of the 20th century. Uh, It has to do with 1914 Sarajevo, and it has to do with a Gavrilo Principe as he killed the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Franz Ferdinand, which became a formal reason to start the First World War of its kind. And now we will learn about it. It's basically a chapter-based game. I am playing from PlayStation. Also, full disclaimer, this key was given to me as a review key so that I could do this for them. So just know that they did provide this game to me. So we're going to get started. It's a chapter-based game based on trophies for the PlayStation crowd. It looks like there are chapter-specific trophies to earn and basically quiz trophies to earn. So we're going to do that. Let's see, what do we got? We got comics, quiz, gallery, options here. Let's turn this music down just a smidge because it's just dominating a little bit. Turn the effects down. Okay, that should be better. All right, credits. Let's look at the credits. So here we go. We got the Daily Frame team, Tatiana Volkova and Konstantin Volkov. Comics writer was Dmitry Chainov, artist Askald Akishin, and you can see the list of the music that was introduced in this game. All right, so let's do the comics first. I'm going to pull up my list here. Hang tight, please. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, preparation. Franz Ferdinand, 1863. Catholic and esteemed hunter, the amount of his game is beyond count. He was to become the beacon of the Empire's fleet, a renowned voice. Sophie Chotek, she was the daughter of a Czech count and a member of the poor but esteemed house of Chotek. She was also a Catholic zealot. She was not a member of any imperial major houses, thus she couldn't be married to Franz equally. Love works in mysterious ways, though. We've heard that before, have we not? Alright, next. Gavril Principe, born 1894. Let's elaborate on that and rewind a little bit, okay? Here you go. This is chapter 1, but to be clear, the work is fictional. The author's composition does not justify the actions of the main characters. The purpose of the work is solely to study the characters in a complex and historical text. Alright, let's see how it goes. Okay. Third. Get about our name. Okay. Alright. Do just that. Where does the surname Principe come from? Did I miss it as I was reading? Wow, I'm already blowing it, huh? Ay, ay, ay. No, it's a very old surname, or no one knows. Well, according to history, it is Croatian, and relatively most of Croatian residents bearing this family name were born in Bosnian Posavina. About 270 people with family name Princip live in Croatia today. Look at that. So it still exists. I'm gonna go with this is a very old surname. Wrong. Well, thanks. Your great-great-grandfather Todor was an important man. And nickname. Oh, so we were supposed to basically just throw a guess out there so he could tell us we were wrong? Alright. His nickname took root and became our family name. We are proud to be Princip. Has also a big guy have called himself this fancy, and Italian simply took his word for it. Tall tales, some nerve you got. Well, alright, you just made Dad angry. Hey, halt at once. Those are the Princips, are they not? Doing their morning prayers. Alright, that is the end of chapter 1, and as you can see, we got our chapter trophy just as promised. Alright, chapter 2. Gotta try to read this because I'm assuming that the quiz trophies will be based on these. Okay, now we are in Vienna. Tired of this. You're going to marry one of the noble heiresses. It's final. Apparently, Franz's dad not too happy about his choice of ladies. Sophie and I will not change my mind. I value you more than any honors and titles. What a guy. You know, that just plays on the era, you know? Royalty begets royalty. I mean, even look at the whole current situation with the current monarchy in England, for instance, you know? The kind. Okay, Franz. Have to abdicate. It's a big word. I admit I don't know. Oh, basically, I guess this is kind of like what Prince Harry did. You have to renounce your titles and such. Oh, well, his dad is definitely not happy. Now we're in Bohemia. The Emperor granted Sophie a title of Duchess of Hohenberg. She still wasn't welcome. A single member of the House of Habsburg was present at their wedding. He begrudged them. Nevertheless, he did not regret a thing. That's good. Love should always prevail, right? And there we go. That's the end of chapter 2. Preparing. Chapter 3. We got now we're in 1903, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Sadly, why though? I am about to kick the bucket. He has to help his old man. It is almost time to pay due money to the landlord, and we have nothing to eat. Who are we with now? Oh, this must be the other gentleman that was mentioned previously. Okay, fine. Okay, walk up and down as he got perfect, no bad marks. So he walked. So he studied. Gavrilo, drop your damn books, comes out. Don't be mean, he's trying to educate himself. He's a student, a passionate reader, and a fine young man. Gavrilo, I know how you feel about Serbian culture. This is my gift to you for your advances. Serbian folk songs. We're in 1907 now, so 4 years have passed. And here the train. Let's go. How nice it is to see you. Oh boy, my boy, sorry. Uh-oh, careful. Hard. Alright. Gotta get to it, kid. Skipping school to play pool. Not a smart idea. That's what brothers do. There we go. That's the end of chapter 3. Now we are still 1907 in Austria. Uh-oh, something urgent's happening. Now we are 3 years later in Sarajevo. I guess we were back to the young man. Prince Eve, is your turn. So now he's lying in school. Great. Oh, what a guy. Serbs and Croats. Friendship. Did we learn this gentleman's name? The Literature Society invites you. Okay. How shall we call ourselves? I would say Hope. That sounds like a good answer, right? Nada. Okay, you can pick any answer and it's probably not wrong. There we go. Forgot. Revolution. What story is an advocate of non-resistance to evil by violence? 1910, back in Austria. They're trying to prevent a war, but if we know history, that's it was an inevitability. Long live Franz III. So, this is how Czechoslovakia, Croatia, and Bosnia were all created? Political opponent to Franz Ferdinand. High time to curtail Magyar ambitions. I'll deal with Tisa Estevan myself. Okay. Alright, there we go. Done with chapter 4. We have an interlude now. Sarajevo, 1910. Your Majesty. Damn. Serbs will avenge me. Uh-oh. An assassination. Austrian authorities labeled Zarazia an anarchist and maniac in Serbia, causing he became a national hero. I see. They cut his head off. That's excessive. So remember, yeah, this is like somewhat taking liberty with history. Interlude is complete. Okay, 1912 now. Alright. So I'm gonna zip through now because what I'm gonna do is we've seen the first few chapters. We're zipping through not because I don't want you guys to see the story, but I want you to experience it on your own. I don't want to, take away your ability to do that. So, I'm gonna zip through, finish out this story. We'll check out the quiz real quick, and then we can finish up our review. Because otherwise, our review could end up taking hours. Because it's a game. But yeah, a review shouldn't take hours. You guys might get bored. We wouldn't want that to happen. Okay, getting there. Chapter 8. Lots going on. I mean, I'm not going to guarantee about doing all the trophies for the trophy hunter guys out there, but definitely want to. Oops, I'm answering questions randomly, I guess. Okay, chapter 12 is done. Let's get through it. And like I said, this is only purely so that you guys can experience it on your own if you want to read everything. I don't want to read everything out over the thing. Based on after the war. Okay, and that was the true story. All right, so let's comment on that real quick. So obviously, it's not your traditional game, as far as action or anything of the sort. It's obviously an interactive story to a degree, with limited choices and questions you can do, but it's to show a specific style, and it looks nice and it reads well. It looks like they've done a good job with it. I don't want to say that just because it's free. I mean, when you talk about like visual novel experiences, or in this case an interactive comic, it's tough to judge it against other games because it's not the same. Let's see, who was Franz Ferdinand? Whoops. So Emperor. I'm already wrong. Franz Ferdinand's greatest passion was let's go. I got that one right. What was his plan? The development of the state to several autonomous regions in the United States. There we go. How did his father die? Oof. I missed that. Oh, hey, look at that. I'm a good guesser. What day did the Sarajevo assassination take place? Ooh, that I don't know for sure. I'm gonna guess 1914. Look at that! Oh my goodness, that was lucky. Who was the name of the Emperor of Austria-Hungary during? The name of the emperor? Oops. Okay, that was wrong. So we got to come back to that one. There we go. What is the last name of Sophie? I remember that. Look at that. What title did Sophie receive? She was a duchess. What was the reason for his trip to Sarajevo? All right. Well, we got 7 out of 10. Not too bad. Let's do the... So, as you can see, you need to pay attention to the story to answer these, and each question has its own trophy. So, just want to point that out. I'm not going to do the other one. They should be pretty simplistic to get, and that's basically what it is for the trophy hunters. You just got to do the story and do the quizzes, and I believe there's one extra one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna zip through chapter 1 again real quick, and the reason for this is nope. Okay, I was mistaken. There is another trophy listed that I'll have to look into more, but no big deal. Anyway, so to finish off, like I said, it's hard to gauge this against other games. I mean, it's still, a traditional game. It's not, and that's okay, because we have plenty of ENs. A lot of them you see from Japan and everything, and it's a big thing over there, so it's not out of the norm. But if you guys just want to have a nice, relaxing read, I mean, listen to the soundtrack. It's relaxing. Just, have a story to, just chill with and, learn a few things. By all means, give this a chance. Again, I'm going to say thank you to the folks at Dilly Frame for allowing me the honor of reviewing this for them. Yeah. Check them out. Check the game out. It's actually it's not expensive. It's available across I think all platforms. It's on Steam and Xbox and PlayStation, and it's reasonably priced at $3.99. So if you guys want to check it out, by all means, please do. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.